As teens gear up for school, sports, and college move-in, parents should be aware of an uncommon but serious illness. That's why meningococcal disease survivor, her mom, and a pediatrician are sharing their stories and important information to help educate others, parents of teens. It's all part of GSK's Ask to Be Sure campaign, which aims to educate parents of teens and young adults about meningococcal disease, known as meningitis, an uncommon but serious and potentially deadly illness. Joining us now with more is Dr. Michael Milovsky, practicing pediatrician, influencer, and podcaster, Jamie, meningococcal disease survivor, and Jamie's mother, Patsy. Thank you all for joining us this morning. We do really appreciate it. And this is the time people need to be a little extra aware. Dr. Milovsky, what is meningococcal disease and who is at risk?
Meningococcal disease, or otherwise known as bacterial meningitis, is an uncommon but serious illness that can cause permanent complications or even death, sometimes within 24 hours. About 1 in 10 people who get bacterial meningitis will die, and among survivors, 1 in 5 live with long-term consequences, things like hearing loss, limb loss, and permanent neurologic damage. And anyone can get meningococcal disease, but this is particularly relevant for parents who are sending their teens off to college, given that among teens and young adults, 16 to 23-year-olds have the highest rate of the disease. So even if your teen or young adult is healthy, certain everyday behaviors that occur in college settings like kissing, sharing food, sharing utensils, sharing drinks, coughing, or living in close quarters like dormitories, shared apartments, or even military housing can spread the bacteria that cause meningitis. So it's so important for parents to have this conversation with their teen's doctor about bacterial meningitis and the risks and vaccination, about risks and vaccination.
Jamie, could you share your experience contracting meningococcal disease?
Yes, of course. When I was in college, I was living a very healthy, fun, active life. Like going out and making friends and studying and maybe a little bit of studying. But I got sick pretty quickly. And that's the thing about meningococcal disease is that it's very fast acting. And so let me just describe that really quick. So my first onset symptoms were very flu-like, and then it progressed quite rapidly. The next morning, I'm talking just 10 hours later from my first symptom, I'm incapable of walking. My feet and my hands are in a lot of pain. I'm very cold. I'm holding myself up against the walls just to get me to walk. And I decided to go to the hospital, and yeah, it definitely looked very serious due to the commotion that was coming around me, and they put me in a semi-medicated coma quite quickly, and I would wake up from time to time, and I would see my limbs go from red rash to purple to black to necrotic tissue. And then I had my legs amputated a couple months later, and by the time I left the hospital, yeah, I was an amputee, as I mentioned. I had all of my fingers in both my legs amputated below the knee in order to survive. And this is how I learned about meningococcal disease. And that's why we're here today, because, we're here with GSK and their platform, Ask to Be Sure, because we want people to be proactive and what they can, ask those questions for their young adults or their kids who are young adults and their teens who are going to college, and making sure that, they are protected against this, potentially devastating disease. And so when you talk to your doctor, there are different options out there that can help prevent this.
Insidious is the word that comes to mind. Patsy, you're the mom. Can you share your experience of being a mom in this kind of situation?
Well, as a mother, you send your child off to school and have checked off the list of everything they need to be prepared for college and to live their life, but you're never prepared to get the call that says you need to come to the hospital quickly, because we're in a matter of time's of the essence. And that's the thing about meningococcal disease, as you stated earlier, uncommon and serious, not so uncommon when it happens to you. But within 24 hours, Jamie was at is she going to survive or not situation. So given this platform and this opportunity to educate and help parents be informed on meningococcal disease is real important to me because I'm not a doctor. I'm just a mom of a child survivor, and I don't want to see other children and or parents having to go through this. So the opportunity for the GSK Health Initiative on the Ask to Be Sure campaign is just a beautiful opportunity for parents to get informed and educated. So when they go see their teen doctors, as everybody's going off to college, make sure you've got the right questions to ask and get yourself ready and prepared.
Well,
But
we're
yeah,
running out of
let
time
this
here, but what is the site people can go to learn more about this?
Yeah, of course. You check out asktobesure.com, and that's the number 2 and the letter B. Asktobesure.com.
Thank you very much. We appreciate you being here and at least maybe educating to somewhat some people who are watching at this moment. Thank you so much.
Of course. Thank you for having us.
Now let's see who we're serving in the Ozarks this week.